Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. We are working on the Yellow Turtle again. Want to give you a status update. It's late at night, so we're not going to have great lighting. Helmet, we are working on the shoulder harness inside. We've also cut away the bottom supports here. To do so, we actually had to add fiberglass to the outside. That's been taken care of. Reason we had to do that, it now looks like so with the holes cut out the bottom here, is Jenny was having a hard time getting her arms up into the costume. We also have these shoulder harness SketchUp in here. These are in the wrong position. We are going to have to move those. They're a bit of a pain, but that's not too bad. That entire opening, it has fiberglass all the way around it for strength, because right now the only thing on there is the Rondo and fiberglass. We did put fiberglass on the top for the shoulder harnesses, which we attached with screws and washers. These have to come out. We have to move them further forward. These marks are for where the hinges are going to be for the wings. The wings will cover all that up, so you won't see those washers. We've come up with a better coating method, which involves a Rondo slush that is extremely thin. It's a little bit on the pricey side, but it's going to fill in the gaps and wide areas that we need. We have to wait till the back end of the month because our costume budget ran out. So we can't proceed on that until later on in the month. So we're waiting until the 15th. But it gives us a very nice smooth surface on here that can then be sanded and painted the way we want. It sure beats the heck out of texture like that once you get into smoothness of that. We're going to count on painting techniques to make it look much sharper edges, especially like up here, once it's all sanded together. The legs are good there. We have assembled an arm, the forearm. Gotta zoom way back out here. This is one of the forearms with the claw attached. We are going to be putting fiberglass on here from the back end all the way to the front and around the bottom. The reason we're doing that is because this is going to have a handle in it so that this entire arm can be manipulated from inside the costume. What we intend to do is we intend to put a clip with D-rings on straps that go up into the bicep, onto the shoulder, and into the helmet. So all the weight of this will rest on Jenny's shoulders within the harness. Within here, we're going to have a handle that will then be bungeed up onto the straps so that this entire thing gets held up in the up position for the most part. The handle will then be will allow Jenny to manipulate it, turn it whichever way, make her look pretty, and puppeteer it. That's one forearm. The other forearm still has to be assembled, same with the shoulder. The wings are pretty much good to go, and of course the head. Now, you're not going to get great lighting on this, but this is the head, and you don't realize how big this thing is until you've got it in person. I'm clear across the garage now just to fit this in the frame. This head is absolutely massive. These blades right here are 10 inches long. Okay, the top horn there is over 18 inches long. The entire head unit there is about 2 feet from here to there. Now that doesn't really sound all that impressive until you remember that this thing's going to be on stilts. That means that this head is going to be staring at you from about 6 foot 4 inches. And I'm going to turn the camera sideways here, and it's going to be a little wonky, but it'll give you an idea of what this thing's going to look like when it's up there. So that's the intent, is to make it look like so. And turn it back over. We are going to be fiberglassing this tomorrow. Our intent for tomorrow is simply fiberglass the head and the collar. The reason we need to fiberglass this is we only have one of these. If this thing breaks, we're screwed. We don't have any other recourse other than that. So we want to make sure that the head is absolutely durable. So we're going to fiberglass the entire head. We are going to coat it in resin, fiberglass, good to go. We're going to fiberglass around the collar here. Most of this flange around the back end here is going to be cut away. For visualization, for seeing out, we're going to be cutting sections underneath the chin here for screen and around the side of the hood here for screen so that she can see out the front. Now the catch is, because of the way everything lies, she won't be able to see directly in front of her. So she's going to need to have a handler at all times just to make sure she doesn't run into anyone and spear them with massive tusks. But otherwise, she should be pretty much okay. We are going to put some bolts on this so that it can easily be removed from the costume so she can watch whatever panels we're at the convention. But we'll get to that when we do. So that's where we're at right now. We'll give you an update as soon as we have one. I hope you enjoyed, and remember to rate, thumbs up, and have a good day. Bye.